Solo leveling sucks. The anime adaptation is a soulless, watered-down version of the manhwa that takes itself too seriously, tries too hard to be edgy, and ends up falling flat on its face. There, I said it. Probably not gonna make me many friends, but I said it. So why are we pretending that this is good? This guy is supposed to be intimidating, but here he looks like a bean. Like a baked bean with cubes glued to his chin.
Baked? A baked bean? Have you had any idea who my
Shinji, crank that, soldier boy.
For those of you in the non-knowledgeable state of being, here's the sitch. So in the anime world of solo leveling, there are these things called gates. Kinda like the gates from the hit animated series. Gates. These gates lead to different dimensions. With monsters. And these humans called hunters fight the monsters. It is very simple. There's this dude. He's a hunter. He is trash. And he's all like, oh, I'm such a fucking pussy. Oh, that hurt. Then he dies. Except he doesn't die. And now he's all like, it's time to solo leveling. Then he levels up and becomes the strongest person or whatever. And that's it. That is basically the entire plot. It is stupid, simple wish fulfillment, which is something that I was actually personally excited for. But the first few episodes were so fucking bad that I went and read the source material because people whose opinions I respect glazed it harder than a lesbian on a lubed up Sybian. And I wanted to confirm whether or not they've lost their minds. And now I can say with confidence, the anime is garbage. Go read the manhwa because it's actually kind of good. The first problem I noticed with the anime is the ridiculous amount of cutaways they added in. There are 6, get me, 6 anime exclusive cutaways in episode 1 alone. And you can only do that so many times without it becoming a distraction. Just for the record though, I am very okay with this scene being added. How the hell are you supposed to become invested in a plot when they keep cutting away from it every fucking minute to show characters who aren't even a part of the story yet? There are 3 reasons that I could think of as to why they would do this. Number 1 is fan service, showing fan favorite characters animated way before they show up in the story. Number 2, they don't respect our attention spans. Gotta keep dangling the keys in front of the baby. Number 3, and this one's my favorite, the director had a f***ing stroke. Multiple strokes, actually, like repeatedly. I don't know about you guys, but I'm going with 3. Next is the lack of self-awareness, where the manhwa acknowledges its over-the-top edginess by constantly injecting humor into otherwise serious scenes. The anime absolutely refuses to laugh at itself, and a lack of self-awareness is, for lack of a better term, pretty fucking cringe for something so goddamn edgy, especially when the manhwa is just so much fucking cooler. The art in the manhwa is leagues above the anime. The details in the faces, especially the eyes, breathe so much life and personality into the characters. Not to mention the more faded color palette of the manhwa, adding some much needed grittiness and maturity. And we've already talked about this baked bean looking ass motherfucker, Dong Suck, who in the manhwa is actually kinda intimidating. Not so much in the anime, which is a good representation of the softening of the characters from the manhwa to the anime. And for an edgy series with edgy characters and edgy one-liners, the art style works better when there are harder and sharper edges.
And they try to make up for the lack of coolness by loud.
Kinda like me. Listen, the majority of the time, a decline in the quality of art from the source material to the anime doesn't matter all that much. But as we have already established, solo leveling is pure and simple wish fulfillment. More so than any other type of story, solo leveling relies heavily on how cool the viewer thinks it is. And the manhwa's art makes it cool. The animes, not so much.
This the most generic self-insert Kirito clone looking motherfucker I've ever seen.
The anime comes off as a watered-down service for pre-existing fans of the manhwa, rather than something special made to attract new people to the series. And now I'm gonna make a comparison that some people are gonna really not like. Solo Leveling is like Berserk. Berserk's author, Kentaro Miura, sadly passed away at the age of 54 before completing his magnum opus, Berserk. Solo Leveling's visual artist, Sung-Dak Jang, was also sadly taken away from us early, at the age of 37. Very shortly after completing the Solo Leveling manhwa, both artists succumbed to pre-existing medical conditions. Conditions which were undoubtedly worsened by their obsession with their work. And while this result is awful, these two men literally poured their lives into their work. They put so much passion into these series that any anime adaptation short of amazing just will not do them justice. And on that note, I guess, we're gonna go ahead and do a complete 180. So I don't read that much manga or manhwa or anything, I guess, because anime is just easier to consume, especially for those of us in the West. That and when anime's good, it's pretty fucking good. So if you enjoy the Solo Leveling anime, then enjoy it. Don't let anybody, let alone some random dude on the internet, convince you that you can't enjoy something. This video was primarily made for people who were turned off by the anime anyway, so that they will go and try the manhwa because it's actually pretty good. But I will give credit where credit's due. And the episode 4 fight in the anime with the King of the Swamp was amazingly choreographed and animated. And the sound design / music does kind of slap sometimes. So I guess the anime isn't all that bad, but the manhwa's just better. Thank you to Fenestrelli, Lasagna Soda, Ben, Rocky Pullman, Ollie, Ducky, Luke Bielson, Konkaliskan, Soriza, Mansour P, and my butthole for sticking around and help keeping me motivated, even though I went into hibernation this past winter. We'll talk about it. Come join us, because we're about to have some fun. That's it for now. As always, thank you for watching, thank you for supporting me, and I'll see you all in the next